She didn't chase beauty standards, she shattered them. She didn't conform to Hollywood, she warped it around her. Tilda Swinton never played by the rules, and for years, casting directors didn't know what to do with her. But while others tried to fit in, she dared to stand apart. And in doing so, she became something Hollywood rarely produces, a true original. Tilda Swinton was never interested in blending in. From the earliest days of her career, she gravitated toward the strange, the surreal, the misunderstood. And it wasn't an accident. Swinton never wanted to be a traditional movie star. In fact, she never saw herself as one at all. Born into Scottish aristocracy and educated at Cambridge, she could have followed any number of conventional paths. But instead, she dove headfirst into the experimental art scene, choosing obscurity over stardom and meaning over mass appeal. It was the 1980s when she began collaborating with avant-garde filmmaker Derek Jarman, appearing in a series of boundary-pushing films that most of Hollywood would never touch. These weren't glossy blockbusters. They were raw, poetic, and deeply political. Through Jarman's lens, Swinton began to shape her image, not as an actress desperate for fame, but as a performance artist unafraid of discomfort. This wasn't acting for applause. It was transformation as protest. Her breakthrough came with Orlando, the 1992 film adaptation of Virginia Woolf's gender-bending novel. Playing a character who switches sex across centuries, Swinton gave a performance that was mesmerizing, strange, and ahead of its time. Hollywood didn't quite know what to make of her. Was she too cold, too androgynous, too intellectual? But that mystery became her weapon. Tilda Swinton wasn't like anyone else. And that's exactly why she stayed. While others fought to be typecast as romantic leads or action stars, Swinton floated between worlds. She was a vampire in Only Lovers Left Alive, a ruthless corporate villain in Michael Clayton, and a literal embodiment of the Ancient One in Doctor Strange. She transformed so completely in every role that people sometimes didn't even realize it was her. That was the point. She never wanted to be seen, she wanted to be believed. Swinton's choices defy logic in an industry obsessed with predictability. She's worked with the Coen brothers, Wes Anderson, Bong Joon-ho, Luca Guadagnino, all directors who embrace the odd and the off-kilter. And every time, she delivers something entirely unexpected. She's not trying to please you. She's trying to challenge you. But beneath the cool, ethereal persona is a fierce commitment to artistic freedom. Swinton has always used her platform to support independent cinema, champion outsider voices, and reject the sanitized narratives Hollywood often sells. She lives in the Scottish Highlands, far from the spotlight. She dresses for expression, not attention. And she's never tried to mold herself into a brand. She's remained something far more rare, a mystery. And yet, despite never chasing it, Swinton has become a fashion icon. Designers revere her. Artists worship her. Fans are captivated by her ability to be anything or nothing at will. She's redefined beauty on her own terms, making space for the strange, the bold, the nonconforming. In a world that demands explanation, she offers ambiguity. In an industry that craves attention, she gives detachment. And somehow, this refusal to cater to the mainstream only made her more magnetic. When she won the Academy Award for Michael Clayton, she didn't bask in the moment. She barely even campaigned. That's the thing about Swinton. She doesn't chase validation. She creates work that speaks for itself. And that's why filmmakers and audiences alike keep coming back. Because she doesn't just play roles, she disappears into them, re-emerging as something entirely new. Even her personal life is a quiet rebellion. She co-parents her children with both her partner and her former husband. She avoids celebrity gossip. She rarely gives interviews. And when she does, her answers are philosophical, unpredictable, and often more about art than herself. She's not performing. She's existing, fiercely, freely, and unapologetically. Tilda Swinton refused to be normal. She refused to be packaged, labeled, or understood. And in a world obsessed with predictability, that refusal made her iconic. She's not just an actress. She's an idea. A reminder that art doesn't always have to explain itself, and that the most unforgettable figures are often the ones who never ask to be remembered.